I'm daring to talk about tradition, but all the bad stuff, folks. Yes, there's some things that are not perfect there. So let's get to it. Hi, my name is Natalia Reinhardt, Realtor with eXp Realty on the Treasure Coast. And I talk about all things related, where to live, where to eat, and where to play. And if you want to stay in tune with the area, then subscribe. I try to post videos every week. All right, let's get to the 5 worst things about tradition, because no place is perfect. Numero uno, the cell phone service. It sucks. To clarify, it's just not great. There are certain neighborhoods that you go to that have like 0 cell phone service. Like you can't pull up Google Maps, you can't check out a website, you, I don't know, want to listen to something, whatever it is. It's just hard to pull up user data in certain neighborhoods. It really is bad. Like you just can't do anything. Versus on certain days, even if you're at the Landing or Tradition Square, you try to pull up Google Maps. You know, my clients have tried, and I can see it sometimes. It takes you in a circle. It's kind of glitchy at times. Even Google Maps, if you're in one of the major areas. So is it reliable? No, not really. When it comes to, you know, the problem, why does it exist? I don't know. Some people say it's just a certain, you know, provider. I don't think that's the case. I've had people with T-Mobile, Verizon, whatever, kind of have the same problems. Do I think it's just situational? No, it's been going on for years, and I've even seen people complain on Facebook about it. Fellow realtors also, same thing. So what is the problem? The other rumor is just there's not enough cell phone towers. Tradition is being built pretty quickly, and yet not enough cell phone towers to maybe help with the demand. I don't know. I really don't know. But that is a huge con. The cell phone service is unreliable in tradition. Numero dos. A big con that everyone should be aware of are the taxes. Tradition lies within St. Lucie County, and technically St. Lucie County has the highest millage rate in all of Florida. Now, if you want more information for me to go in depth with all the details and how that works, check out this video right over here. It's just something that you really should know. Why? Well, if you end up buying in tradition, whether it's new construction or resale, I always get phone calls the following year when you get your taxes. You go, because it's pretty high. Okay, it matters where you buy a home. It does. I'm not saying that St. Lucie County is off limits. That's not the case at all. But buying a home in tradition, considering taxes, it will be high. Just know that. Numero tres, we're going to talk about HOAs and C.D.D. There are 2 HOAs that you have to pay for when you live in tradition. The first will be the gated community itself. It can be Del Webb, Heron Preserve. It could be Mattamy, you know, whatever it may be, or Emory. There's a lots of gated communities, old and new, and to be coming soon, that require an HOA, plus there, you know, restrictions to it. There's rules there on purpose. That's one fee. The second is the actual tradition, the master plan community. They have their own fee, you know, they have their own security and whatnot. They have their rules too. So it's something to consider where you have all of a sudden 2 HOAs, and that's not very common in what would be pretty much the rest of, whether it's Port St. Lucie or the Treasure Coast. The second thing you should be aware of is the CDD, the Community Development District. Now, I have more information in this video here if you want to go more in depth, but what you should know is that some builders clump that CDD into the home sale price, or you have it separate. And that might be more advantageous for you if you are not certain if you're going to stay in tradition forever. Okay, 3, 10 years, you might want to consider paying the CDD separately. Some builders have that done, where the sale price of the home might be cheaper but that's because the C.D.D is pretty much like a tax bill that you're going to get later on, okay, that you have to pay once a year. Just keep that in mind, okay? H.O.As, there's 2 of them. But they come with a lot of features, okay, pros and cons. I actually think that there's some pros to it because it can cover your lawn maintenance, cable, TV, home security. That's pretty good, right? If you're going to pay for an H.O.A. But you also have the C.D.D to keep in mind. All right. Número 4, a con that, again, some people might see this as a benefit, but it tends to be annoying. Construction. It's almost never ending. And it really seems to be like it's never ending, okay? You luckily have most of, Tradition Town Square and the landing pretty much done. They still are doing construction in the landing as of this video. However, the extremities of Tradition, there's plenty of construction, and you should know that that construction will continue for years to come. It really will for years to come. Central Park is being developed. There's more rentals coming in. And so it's something that some people get very annoyed of. Others kind of want to be there. They want to be in what's new, what's happening. So as a negative, there's tons of construction. As a positive, there's tons of things to do. Because they keep developing, which leads us to Número 5, as a con, it's true, and I mean it sincerely, it's already feeling overcrowded. And they're not done building. If it feels overcrowded, if you on a Friday that are a local resident, you want to, go and have a bite to eat for lunch, you're gonna have trouble finding parking spots. Let alone when there's an event, because there's constant events happening. Like there's a calendar, a Tradition calendar. Like, yes, pro, tons of things to do. Con, it's overcrowded, and it will be difficult for you to, I don't know. I've had clients who tell me, oh, I need to hurry up and go to Publix real quick because this event is happening. They're gonna close the roads, and I can't find parking, and it becomes an issue. You need to plan your life around the events and the busy, weekends and whatnot, because you might not be able to find parking. They might have some roads closed or whatnot. So it's something to consider when it comes to it being overcrowded, because like I said in Número 4, they still have lots of construction happening. And so, yes, it makes a difference that Port St. Lucie is one of the fastest growing cities in Florida, or the fastest, depending on the list you look at. And you see many people just go straight to Tradition. Just giving you a heads up. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, then give it a thumbs up. If you want more information about Tradition or the Treasure Coast, check out some of my videos, or feel free to reach out to me. My phone number is in the description below. My name is Natalia Reinhardt, Realtor with eXp Realty on the Treasure Coast, and I will see you around town.